And this is the maybe last part. It's definitely the last level, and I might do something extra after this. But anyway, we were going to activate this. Let's activate it. And then... No! Everything goes flashy. Now, this is no signal on the map. And you can see that this is repeating rooms. This room is the last room, and this room is the very second room, but it's the first room with anything in, basically. Then this is new, but it's only new because they edited it slightly. They put those in, the flippy things. This part of this level copies something from earlier. It was one of the trinkets I tried getting. It's basically identical to getting that one. Near the beginning of the last play, I think. But they removed the top half of the room if it was mimicking it. I'm doing badly. Yes. This is similar-ish. They just made the platforms between them smaller. And then... wait a minute. Oh! Oh no. Yeah. This room is identical to earlier rooms, but instead of you going from one thing to the other by going off the screen, you're forced to do this part. And it's definitely not an easy part to do. There was also a part earlier in the game, I think, where there were only 3 of them instead of 5. Which is also rather similar to. Yes. This room's totally unique. That was weird. This is also completely unique. And by the way, that took 2 attempts. I know someone who might get quite annoyed by that, because that was the room they died on the most. Ooh, moving level. Now, no, there isn't a room like this design-wise, but the concept has been used. No! I missed the last platform. That was just stupid. Anyway. You gotta get off that top platform quickly. And if you fall to the bottom, spikes will kill you. And this is a repeat of a room because I mentioned that they brought back the word VS from the beginning of the game. And this is a repeat of a room, but it's much difficult going backwards on it, because the first time through you go from the bottom right to the top left, rather than top left to bottom right. And the design of the spikes makes it harder to go back. This is the final challenge. It's basically summarizing everything in the game so far into one big challenge, as the name would suggest. And this part is probably the hardest part of the room. This little bit here. Basically from this checkpoint that I'm at until the next checkpoint is probably the hardest part. And on my first attempt, it was the level I died on the most. And I'm really close to the end of the game now. There's the last trinket. I thought I got all the trinkets. Well, now I got all the trinkets. Can't do anything about it now. And if you look at the title names, VVV, VVV, VVVV, VVVVV, VVVVV. Oh, whatever. Let's have a look at my information. I got all the trinkets in 1 hour 15 and died 317 times. Whoa! That's mint. 23 deaths in my most killed room. Okay, let's continue. This is an alternative ending to the one I originally got, I think. It's because I got all the trinkets. Yeah. Skip the credits because no one cares about them. Yay! And then it shows you an awesome pixel art. This is going to be the last part, but I think I'll show something extra if I can get it to work. So I'm not sure if it'll take me straight to the menu or not. Congrats, you have unlocked time trials. In play modes, you can do different things. There's no death mode. Achieve an S rank in at least 5 time trials. Yeah, there's intermissions, which are the pass between the things. There's flip mode, which flips the whole game upside down. There's time trials, which basically you need to complete a level in a certain amount of goodness. So it gives you a time it wants you to beat and an amount of trinkets you need to get, which is all of them in that area. And then you get ranked on not dying, beating the time, and collecting all the trinkets. So if you do all 3, then you get the high rank or whatever. Let's continue. And because I've got all the trinkets, I think if I talk to this guy. Oh no, he's sad. Run! Oh no, a repeat of the beginning of the game. What's happening? Okay, so I'm at this giant teleporter somehow. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And I jump in to find out where it takes me to. No, it takes me to a room where I can't escape. They're trapped. What are they gonna do? Combine! Now this is just cool. And then they destroy the wall, which is awesome. Then they uncombine or whatever. And this introduces the thing. Secret lab. That's what it's called. And this is the light blue part on the map. And in the secret lab, it displays trophies. So that's for completing the game, getting all the trinkets, I think, anyway. That's for doing it within less than a certain amount of deaths. And you got to do it within 50 to get that. This is Super Gravitron. You get trophies for lasting a certain amount of time, and I'll show you what Super Gravitron is. And here are the time trial ranks, and at the bottom, this is flip mode. So if you complete the game in flip mode, you'd get that, and this is 100% in the game. Anyway, I'll show you what Super Gravitron is. I keep forgetting what it's called. Also, I quite like this. Look at Captain Viridian. Meow, I'm sad, there's a dead end. This is Super Gravitron. It puts you in this minigame, but it's harder. A lot harder. You gotta last as long as you can. And for every interval of 5 seconds, I believe you get a new trophy. Well, it starts off being intervals of 5. It goes up to a minute, and there's like 6 trophies. First is 5 seconds, is 10. Then it's like 20, I guess, then 30, then a minute. Something like that. My record on this is just over 10 minutes, I think. On my Steam save. This is a different version of the game because I don't want to ruin my save on that. So let's just Super Gravitron until the end of the part. Oh. I'm not very good at this. There are people on YouTube who have got videos in like lasting minutes. It's crazy. I'd be happy if I can get to, let's say, 7 seconds before 5 minutes end. Which is, well, 4 minutes now, actually. Which is the end of the video. I could have avoided those. I could have avoided that. I'm doing bad on the easy things to avoid. That's a hard thing to avoid. Lots of them randomly coming is hard to avoid. When they're grouped together, it's easy to avoid. Not when they're grouped together and they're coming in opposite directions. Well, basically like that lot of 6 is easy to avoid. I'm so close to 5 seconds and getting my first trophy. How long was that one? Don't know. Should have checked. 3 minutes to get 8 seconds ish. Something like that. Did I say 8 or 7 before? At this rate, I'd be happy with 5. No! Oh, and by the way, on this you can go from one screen to the other side of it. Which really can be quite abused. Yay! 5 seconds. Relatively happy. Yes, you can see that at the bottom it says next trophy at 10 seconds. Like when I get to 14 I'll leave this and show the trophy. I'm not going to beat that score that I've got. I beat the score that I got by 0.01 seconds, I think. Right, let's go. I'll show that trophy off, and then that'll be the end. It just looks the same as that one. Wait, no. That's the one which I got, and that's the old one. So yeah, I'm guessing they all look the same, they just represent different things. And if you're here and you want to go back, you need to teleport by... Am I trapped? Okay, I think I'm trapped. That's brilliant. It's the end of the part.